Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I am 2 days late on my weekly update, so I do apologize for that, but this update should be a good one. So, with that being said, I want to bring your attention to QA. And so now you can create your activity. This was already done, giving it a name and stuff. So, I'll just go through that. So, program, let's call it soccer camp. Oh no, this isn't a camp, the drop. It's a soccer lessons. And so description will say best lessons, photos, all that stuff you could add before. But now you can also start adding some of your registration details and pricing information. So if you go ahead and click on this add button, you'll see some of your registration details. So in other words, who's able to register. So we'll give the registration preset a name. So maybe this is like youth competitive 5 to 9 or whatever it may be. Choose the ages 5 to 9, and we will set the minimum and maximum capacity. There's a few additional fields that are missing right now, but by the end of this week, they will show up, which is the registration dates. So how many days before will registration be open, and how many days or hours before will registrations close for the drop-in. So just hitting that will set up that registration detail as well as the pricing. So this is a drop-in, so you'll be naming it. So maybe it'll be something like, one session, and the price will be, let's say, $50. Create that, and you might want to create another one. So maybe you'll have like a 5-pack, and then you'll say this will be $200 for 5 sessions. So you can create these different bundles. Once you're done there, hit set activities pricing, and now you've set up a different pricing for that activity. The last thing that we have, and again, should be up, I believe, by the oh, cool! This just came up now. But yeah, so the other thing that we're doing is the session. So yeah, ignore this. I was just playing around with some things, but essentially you can choose a date. So let's go for the 4th, and the start time. The start time is in 24 hours. So yeah, that's just because it's a little bit easier for us to do it like that. But this will obviously change once we're a little bit closer to finalizing all this. And then I want to say you can pick your instructor, but I don't know. Let's try this out for the first time together. Set session. Okay, cool. It shows up, but we don't exactly see the instructor. Anyways, point is setting your sessions will be there as well. It didn't show up on this yet. So yes, you can add a whole bunch of additional things now, and yeah, so that's basically the updates. Now, this week is going to be a pretty big week in the sense that we are going to be talking about. Let's open this up. Yes, conflicts. So the scenario that there's going to be two scenarios that I'd like to discuss this week. The first one in relation to conflicts, which is when we're adding a session, right? And let's say there's a conflict that has happened. How do you guys manage the conflicts? So I do have some Figma designs that I need feedback on, kind of showing you my proposed method of dealing with conflicts. But before I show you that, I want to understand how you think about conflicts, what works, what doesn't work, and then I'd like to show you my design for on Figma and see what is it a fit, is it not a fit, and so on and so forth. So topic number one of discussion for this week, conflict management. The second topic of discussion for this week will be related to private lessons. So we want to start setting up this activity. Well, we're not setting up, but we want to start discovering what are the feature requirements related to private lessons. So everything in terms of your instructors' availabilities to having them get booked out, to the pricing, all that sort of information. We want to start discovering that just the same way we were discovering programs and drop-ins. So yeah, that's the update for from last week and what we'll be doing this week. All right, so I'm going to end the video here. Looking forward to speaking to you guys soon.